The province announced 95 new cases of COVID-19 on Saturday. The major spike in cases can be attributed to a number of community outbreaks. There were 16 new cases at Superior Poultry in Coquitlam and still a total of 35 cases at United Poultry in Vancouver. But the biggest jump came from the Mission Federal Corrections Facility, which reported 40 new cases. And now a total of 106 inmates and 12 staff members who have tested positive.
One of the reasons why we're seeing the increased numbers today, however, is over the last few days we have been systematically testing all of the inmates and any of the staff who are have any symptoms at all. So we've been looking at if we can find people with minimal or asymptomatic or minimal symptoms for the most part. And so that's why we're seeing that big jump today. I think we are making headway in dealing with this issue. There are currently only 2 inmates who are in hospital at this time, but it is a very challenging virus, and it reflects how difficult it is to effectively isolate people who are sick within that type of an environment. And so
Dr. Henry also announced 2 new deaths in BC from the virus, including the first death in a First Nations community in our province.
Included in the deaths, though, in the last 24 hours is our first death in one of BC's First Nations communities. Along with the many lives we have lost to COVID-19, this is a tragedy that's beyond just us. It's a tragedy for all of us. Our elders, in particular in our First Nations communities, are culture and history keepers. When they become ill and when they die, we all lose. And I want you to know that we feel that collective loss today. My thoughts are with her family and her entire community as I recognize the tragic impact this has on all of them.
There have now been 100 deaths in our province from COVID-19.